Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 22! 260!
Now we're on here with Blake Coral. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Blake Coral touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little face?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. One way to begin the proceedings, the first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the glow. Got it. Trying to snatch out my. Got it. Ready?
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Milrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
Off the play fake, Milrow. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Dragon 60. 2, 65.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
18, come on, set! Just the Eagles, Ready?
We go play action here, it's Milrow. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Throwing now off the play action. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it, and they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
On the ready.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go.
Walker trying to run for the first. And that's going to bring up a tough decision here for them on 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Milrow to throw on 4th. He's down to his running back. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. They're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground, Coral. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Stafford from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
60 Eagles.
From the gun, Milrow. Chased out to his right. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Check, bounce.
Walker now from the gun. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
Ready, ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He finds a man. That's caught. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort. So no gain on 1st down. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Ready. Hot 18.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play.
Pass to 60.
Row now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ready.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. Buffalo 18. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Corum to begin the drive. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Second down run by Corum. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. To the air on third and long. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. He's got the first down grab and still going. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams take a second quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. To the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on. 65, 70, Timberwolves.
Will looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Gives to Corum from the gun. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Corum again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Double right.
Now stick with Corum. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead.
Ready. Scoopity hot.
Quick throw right side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
280! Omaha, ready, blue!
They're going to run on first down with Corum. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Number 20! Line 70! 20 high!
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut! He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
32! 0!
Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Rams have the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
180!
Working inside the red zone. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another run with Corum. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Flush out now to his left. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Okay,
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw here from Milroe. Absolutely fires this one. He's got it inside the 10. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 4.
Seahawks 17. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Easy. 180. Hey, 50. Hey, red.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I loved him taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey. 22. Omaha, reboot. Hey, 70.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's looking deep once again. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They throw outside, and they might throw this again. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. The intended target that time was Kenneth Walker.
Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Go. Go.
Design run. Here's Millwall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. On the handoff, it's Corum. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ready. Alert. Waiting. Move. Zero.
Throwing out to the left, cut. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
In the pistol, here's Corum. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
First down throw here for Stafford. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Ready. Waiting.
From the gun, a carry by Corum. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
40 gun. 40 gun. 32. Alert.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Set. Yellow waiting. Yellow waiting. Alert. White.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No look on his first look of the game. So second down coming up.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
53. Ready. Alert. 50-50. Hey, 54. Stop.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Buys time, rolling right. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, here's Stafford. Gets it to him on the screen. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Seahawks 24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready? Check, go, check, go, check. Huh. Come on, my man. Huh.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They gain 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Okay.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Ready?
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here. 1st and goal.
Back.
From the red zone on 1st. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense gotta buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
Go.
Sign quarterback run here. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. Seahawks push their lead to 3.
Seahawks 31, Rams 28. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Corum straight ahead. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Stafford from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Easy, easy! Hey, 54! Tonight!
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. Just think that.
He's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 2 yards there.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Stafford now off the play fake. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
It's a gain of 4.
Drive's gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, Rams.
The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Fits it through the middle. Hits the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 4th-quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Coral. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Stafford now. Setting up the screen here for Coral. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Rams trail by a field goal. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
22. Set. 180. 10-50.
He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Go! Check the Eagles! Hurt! Let's go!
Now an inside give to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
60 Vikings! 60 Vikings!
This is Walker on 2nd. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on! 70 Lions! Ready?
Running with Walker again. And he can't escape rock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Staying with Walker. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nice. That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. That is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. To throw, Stafford. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now.
Walker on first down. Keeps away from one. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
So several thousand 12th men and women